All right, we'll go ahead and get started here in the room with Coach Quinn. Go ahead, and we'll start us out here, Ron.
Obviously back-to-back games, you've seen a lot of the same teams kind of over and over. Any just big picture adjustments really off the bat?
Just the way in which we're starting games. I think that's kind of the biggest thing at the moment. We know that we have shown resiliency in second halves of games, but I think there needs to be an urgency about us, an efficiency, a concentration, execution about us that happens in those first few moments. And then just knowing that we've been playing some good basketball. I think on the road especially, that's something that haven't been very sharp in. So just kind of staying in that pocket today, hopefully.
And then obviously, Rakia Jackson, she's coming off of a lot of really big games, and you've, spoken to her game before, but any adjustments from last game just to try and contain her a little bit more?
It's tough because she can score in a variety of different ways. I think the one thing that I would point to, if anything, is just our physicality with her, especially in the open floor, making sure we're finding her, especially on ball screen coverages, and especially when she's, getting into the paint a little bit more. So I would say physicality. Other than that, a player like that, you can have very good defense, and she's hitting like tough shots. So just being mindful of our physicality more than anything, not letting her get the open ones.
Hey, Coach.
Hey.
What do you lose defensively with Ezzy not in the lineup?
What do you, I mean, everything, she's our anchor, and like this is who she is for us and has been consistently. So from the shot blocking to the shot altering to what she does offensively, I know you said defensively, but she's not just a defensive player for us. She provides so much for us on the other side of the floor. Her physicality, her presence, her, down everything, honestly. She's very important to our team and especially to our defense.
Skylar may be one of the most competitive that's ever played this game. And I've seen it multiple times this season, even happened in LA a couple nights ago. Whether it's a foul or whatever, she runs back and she runs towards you. What are those moments like? What are those conversations like that you can share with us, and how your relationship, how that dynamic has grown?
The PG version of those interactions, they're touch points that we have and need, and it's not just me for her, it's her for me. I'm learning from her, I'm learning her, and in those moments, it's really just the alignment. A lot of those times we're saying the same thing, just because we've prepped for these moments. We watch a lot of film together. We talk through the game, strategy, how we're going to get players the ball, what she needs to do, and how her presence as well. So majority of those interactions are positive. She probably would say opposite. Me getting on her a lot, but it's. I love them. I need them as a coach, especially for my point guard, and it just refocuses us when we need to.
Let's get some questions on Zoom. We'll go to Percy first, and then Christian. Percy, go ahead.
Everyone in the room holds their breath at the Zoom.
Hey, Coach.
Well.
Hey, any update with Jill, and how do you offset the loss of her and Ezzy?
No update quite yet. It's Jewel is an amazing player, so no one is going to be able to step into her shoes, but we will do it by committee, as we will do with Ezzy as well. It's a next woman up mentality. When you're on a team, a professional team during a season, you can be one moment away from something in which you need another player to step up. So here we are. We have two players out, and we will rely on our team to fill those gaps where needed. I don't want any one person to think that they have to be Jewel or Ezzy. So it's being 100% authentically themselves, being the best version of themselves, playing hard, playing their role, and I think most importantly, just trying to have fun today.
Are we thinking that with Jill, that the injury is this more of a precautionary thing? Are we thinking that this may linger? And did this happen during the game, or was this like a practice situation?
I believe it happened during the game. That's the information that I received, and I don't have an update up to this point.
There you go. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Christian and then Roberta. Christian, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Well, thanks.
That's good to hear. I've watched every game this season at least twice, and there's kind of been a recurring trend when it comes to physicality, whether it be the Storm on offense or defense and foul calls. Now, last night, Ezzy was going for the ball, and it felt like she had control of the ball, so it wasn't a loose ball foul. But still, she had contact to the face, and these calls have kind of happened all season without, possibly getting in trouble. I was just wondering, could you speak on this subject?
I'm not sure. I do agree with. There's some things that happen during our games that I want clarity on, especially like the above the neck contact things. And sometimes though those aren't reviewable if the whistle hasn't been blown. So I think our referees do a good job. I think they're trying to do a good job of making sure our games are safe and calling the game the right way. But there are instances this year where physicality has not worked out in our favor. And I don't press it too much. I know I got some texts early on in the season, but I just want to make sure the game is safe and clean and that we're being protected.
And coming into this matchup, I believe 4 sparks, if not 5, were in double digits, and sliding Mercedes into the starting level with reinforcement. What does that look like from a defensive standpoint to start the game?
Is that who we're starting? I guess that's your line. That's your lineup for me today, huh? Okay, cool. This is projecting. Okay. Obviously, we talked about Jackson already, but Ray Burrell has played at a high level too. She plays very hard. Can shoot the three. She's very confident. And, we know what Agler did last game with the threes, and then we know what Hamby has done in this league historically. So, in general, whatever the record indicates, wherever we are in the season, those players play very hard, and they're very good at basketball. And so they create mismatch problems for us. So it's not, obviously it's KYP, knowing personnel, knowing tendencies, but today, like without our defensive anchor on the floor, we have to make sure that we're super tight, super locked in on our one-on-one coverages, and then the team aspect of rotating, talking, communicating, and finishing off plays or rebounding. I think, in general, for our defense to continue to stay sustained and be successful, we have to be better at the rebounding end, and we haven't done that the second part of the season.
Much appreciated, Coach.
Yeah, of course.
Alberta, and then we'll go to Kevin. Alberta, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. With the standings still, only the clinches have been decided. How much is that, fight for the 4th spot in the rankings in the back of your mind, the players, especially with Vegas coming over this week?
Yeah, we have competitors, and we are well aware of where we are in the schedule and what these games mean for us. And before we see Vegas, it's taking care of our business today. And taking care of our business doesn't mean not showing up with the correct amount of energy level. It means showing up with pride, playing hard, and win or lose or whatever it is. It's the how we're going to play today, and that's what our focus is on. Trying to play some good basketball down the stretch to propel us and prepare us for playoffs. If we're in a situation in which we, can continue to fight for the 4th, we will try to do that because home court advantage is an advantage in this league. And so, we have it in the back of our minds, but I'm not pressing it for our players. Just kind of being where our feet are and taking care of today.
Thank you.
Of course.
And we'll go to Kevin to wrap it up. Kevin, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how's Izzy feeling, and has she made any progress through the steps of the protocol yet, or is it still too early for
Yeah,
that?
she's good. You know, we're just being very cautious with this process, and I don't have an update on Izzy yet. She's supposed to be here today, but I saw her yesterday. I spoke with her yesterday, and she's feeling better than the game.
All right, that's good to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll see you post-game.
Thanks.